going to have to kick it every bit of 50. We know that the footballing prowess runs in the family. Kicks a little bit short. Rudd hands to it. Reed's got 3. It fell in his lap. This is a dream start for Harley Reid. Tommy Wheaton brought into this South Australian team to give them a bit of ball-winning strength. Had 32 and kicked 3 against Norwood last weekend in the SANFL Under-18 competition. Oscar Ryan blasts it out of defence into the middle of the ground. Smart was there. Sharp hand pass from Charleston. Vic Country can build another attack. Archer Reid the target over his head. Running onto it is Simpson. Smart made his way to the contest. His kick smothered. Good desperate defence, but Vic Country have just got the weight of numbers, and now Charleston puts his name on the board. It's all country early doors here at Icon Park. Wheaton from the stoppage inside the defensive 50. They just haven't had a look at it at all here, South Australia, and maybe now they'll get a chance. Rawlinson inside the 50. Here he is, right on cue. Welsh running back toward goal.
Weren't you?
No.
No, I wasn't either.
Billy Wilson was there on Friday. They sung happy birthday to him, apparently, and that was the extent of the celebrations. This is a better build-up from South Australia. Moyer offloads to Deline, spring-heeled. He's a little bit boom or bust. He either plays very well or he's a little bit quiet. He might be on a boom day today, Jack Deline. Slots the set shot. And South Australia pull the gap back to 12.
He's another one of these kids who played in the Futures game last year on Grand Final day. South Australia again through the middle. Gets out the back. Can Welsh get onto it? He gets boot to ball and kicks through his second.
Well, this has been an excellent comeback, hasn't it, really?
3 goals in a row now to South Australia.
Rips it away. Lovely hand pass as well. Found Slade. Oh, Weckett dropped what he should have taken. Good enough to go back and get it, though. 2-on-1 at full forward here for South Australia. They don't need it because Moyer's used the body nicely.
Great to see. I've loved his start, actually. I loved his use of body in that first quarter around the 50-metre mark. A couple of times he set up his teammates with kicks on the left and right. Let's have a look here.
Just the 1 goal from his first 2 games. And Ashton Moyer's making an impression. And the margin back to 1 point.
Probably not in that frame at the moment, given Harley's dominance, but certainly a prospect potentially for the first round.
McCullough for long bomb inside 50 for South Australia. It falls at the feet of Deline, who snaps it around the body for a brilliant goal. That is all the things we like to see from Jack Deline.
Coming in is Herbert. They start to chain it forward. Now the rip jumper there for Holt. After the skirmish, he measured his kick nicely to the edge of the 50. The mark taken by Moyer, who wants to roll and go, load up and send it long and straight. He's got some tools, this kid.
They might have turned it over. Reid, another fend off. Delarue, short kick, just a required distance. And George Stevens this time.
Down in Warrnambool. Lovely mark from Weckett. Kicks up toward Deline. James able to work him under the football. Back toward Hasty. Cut off by Lual. He was paid the mark. Deline closed quickly to make sure he earned it. Maybe not intended for him. Now he wants to play aggressive and take the corridor. Picked off by Farrell to Moyer. Handball away now, bursting through Montgomery. Lovely finish. And they capitalise on the mistake. To South Australia, they've really come to play this morning.
From South Adelaide, Phoenix Hargrave. Superb.
And another of their bottom age players. Fantastic to see. Well, he's going to go the footy way, which is fantastic for our game. But Will Patton's another one out there, as well as Patrick Weckett, who are both state level.
He's Draper
as well.
Kicks to full forward. Welsh rises high.
Fantastic presence since coming in, hasn't he?
It's a scary forward line that Adelaide Crows are potentially building. And just get the luxury of adding this man to it. Tyler Welsh has 3. And South Australia out to their biggest lead of the ball game.
Make an impact up forward. Let's see what he can do here. Missed a shot a couple of moments ago. Makes no mistake this time.
Well, if he can be half as good as Jeremy.
Of course, Vic Country playing its opening game of these championships with a trip to WA to come in a couple of weeks before the Allies and Vic Metro.
Caller flaying a tackle in a while. Ball spills loose. Hargrave gets boot to ball. Oh, the bounce ended up favouring Goad. And then it's a superb finish from the pocket.
Another South Adelaide product in Draper. High footy inside the 50. Deline thought his name was written all over it. Pearson scraps a kick out of there. Slades onto it in a flash. Can he finish? Doesn't need to. Tommy Luck had a bit of it right on the goal line.
Weckett almost in the contest. Spills to Ship. Sends it into forward 50. There's Rudd again. You mentioned his great hands, and that was a nice mark in the contest.
Has another opportunity here in a crucial kick.
1 goal to his name, Michael Rudd. Make it 2. 2 in this third term to Rudd. Margins back to 11. Back to Kobe Ship. 25 years ago, his dad, who played 35 games for Fremantle, played in a VFL premiership with Cade Delarue's dad. There's a bit of family connection there with a couple of teammates way back when in the VFL. South Australia move it forward. Deline tries to tap it to his own advantage. Lovely spin from Moyer. Gives it to Welsh, who finishes off for his 3rd. That spin out of traffic from Ashton Moyer.
He's 1 goal 1 at the other end of the ground in that second term to pull the margin back to 12 points. His kick is right on the money.
And that's probably the type of play that he enters the AFL system as.
Concentration and consistency in his performances. Let it go from outside 50. It's a booming right foot kick. Jack Deline delivers.
Well, he left no doubt anyone watching the game that he's going to have a shot there.
Around since the first term for South Australia.
And the margin's out to 19 as South Australia move it forward again through Hargrave to a 1-on-1. Moyer in the contest, but guess who? Deline has 4. Shot out of the blocks. They kicked the first 4 to lead by 25 in the opening term. Kick up towards half forward to a pack. Evans, nicely done. His hand pass, though, is intercepted by Delarue. Tries to find Pike, and Astopoulos overruns it. McAuliffe, hand passes over his head. Well done to Evans, who kicks down the line over the head of Welsh, but he's got some room to move if he can run onto it. He can. He runs inside forward 50. He wants to get another goal. Tyler Welsh, take a bow. 5 goals.
Reid attacks the ball for Vic Country, breaks a couple of tackles, spins on a dime and finds Fraser in the goal square. Great work from Harley Reid. And all Joel Fraser needs to do is pop it over the goal umpire's hat.
For Vic Country, this is their first game of the championship, so still a lot of room for improvement with this squad who have come together for the very first time. Reid in ruck against Goad. Now Rudd trying to find some space. He does so, gives it to Delarue. Eyes the sticks and slots it. Classy finish from Cade Delarue.
Pike spikes it forward. It's been a great bounce-back performance from South Australia. It's taken until their 3rd hit out, but they're on the winners list in the championships.